here at Helicon, and I am sorry, but we have been so busy here. It's a fantastic problem to have, but I love to tell you what we're up to and how we communicate, and this is a great way of doing it. I've got several videos in the can about all sorts of subjects in the watch world, but I wanted to do this live on this very warm and humid Friday evening here in London and just tell you what we've been up to. Now, firstly, I have to say we are sold out now of the Ion Yellow Mustard Chronograph. It's an amazing feat. We only started delivering in March, and all of the other colors, the graphene gray, the Stratos blue, and the final blue, are all very low numbers. We make limited editions. We're proud to make limited editions, and we want that to be really special. When you buy a watch from Helicon, you are part of an exclusive club, and we want to be small. We like what we do. As many of you all know, if you send an email into us, it's either myself or Lisa replying, and we love all the feedback and comments we get. When someone emails me and says they've noticed the chamfer on the edge of the crystal, or how the bezel moves on its ceramic bearings, it's something we are incredibly proud of, and it's something we really appreciate you noticing. And I think that's a fantastic thing. It's what we're trying to do. Now, you may or may not know that we have worked with certain organizations and made special edition watches which are not available to the general public. They're private editions. And in that role, we were invited as part of Armed Forces Week here in the UK to do some interviews. We did one with Kelvin McKenzie, and one with Mike Graham, and they were really interested in what we were trying to do about Helicon. Now, as you know, we assemble our watches here in the UK. All of our packaging is made here in the UK, and it's something we're very proud of, and it's something we're going to try and expand on. But I think this story, what we're trying to achieve here, is very, very special. It's special to us. It gives us a lot of pride. It means we can work with manufacturers here in the UK. Our boxes here, it actually takes 5 different companies to make our boxes. Let me just show you actually. Let me go and grab one. So these boxes here, I mean, it's a box. However, there's 5 British businesses. GF Smith make the card. Insert, the foam insert, it's hydrogen spun foam, which is made for us in Scotland and then is laser etched in Rochester in Kent. Can you see how precisely this is cut out? That's the sort of detail we can get into. Each watch comes with a card which is numbered and matched to the colour. Each box is matched to the colour. The boxes are all hand assembled by Tina and foiled by hand in Hove in Brighton by a 3rd generation family print business called Kensets. And if this sort of attention to detail makes a difference, the card is by GF Smith. So it's a little thing that makes all the difference. Not only us, but also our suppliers, and our customers really like that. Again, these are all hand assembled, and we are shipping them as fast as we can. We have relatively few left now. I think we're 76, 77% sold out. And as with all Helicons, once we are sold out, it's gone. Now, as I said, it was a great pleasure to be on those shows to talk about what Helicon are doing. We had a great amount of feedback. Thank you to all of you who sent the letters in, emails in. It was amazing. These watches don't happen by accident. It takes months and often years of hard work, of design, of finessing to get the watches right. And we're so pleased when you notice the details. Now, as I've said, you know, we do editions at a time. There is a new watch coming. I will reveal all in the next few weeks. If you stay on our mailing list is where you're going to get the latest information, followed by this channel and Instagram as well. But the mailing list is where many of our loyal customers reside, and that's who's going to get the first information about our new watch. And the big clue I can give you is it is not a Helicon. So please bear that in mind. This new watch has a very significant story. The project began in January 2023, and the design of this watch actually began in January 2024. It has been a monumental project, and I hope you will see with the level of detail we've gone into with this watch. This is not something generic. So I've got to put my glasses on. Oh, Submariner, I just received my chronograph and it's outstanding. Thank you very much. Seiko is king, absolutely agree. We have the privilege, and this is a good point actually, thank you. We have the privilege of working with some amazing people around the world, and my friend Hiro has worked for Seiko Movements in Tokyo for a long time. So last year he came to London. He comes to London every year, and there was an email that went out to our customers who said, come down the pub and meet Hero from Seiko. Now, this is not a formal event. It is not something where there's going to be photographs and Instagram things. This is not the relationship that we're looking for or he can provide. But it was a way to sit around a table with a beer and some fish and chips for Hero. That's what he likes when he comes to London, and talk about how people like Seiko make their movements. It is mind-blowing. I know there is a hierarchy in watch cognoscenti. However, I think when you know the level of detail that someone like Seiko goes into to make their movements, that is amazing. Now, on the topic of movements, just so you know, with this new project, we are actually using Miyota movements. Movements are becoming more and more difficult and more expensive to source. So we are investing years ahead, hence this project started a long time ago. So the new watch will move Miyota movement for many reasons, which I will go into very soon. But the design and the movement are integral to what we are doing. There's also another comment, and I'm just going to try and pick this up as we go. There's another comment that we've got that I want to address. Our watches are ground up designed by us, and it doesn't mean we just buy a crown off the shelf or a case off the shelf. So I just want to show you something, a little sneak peek. This alone is the detail or the technical drawing for the crown and stem. That alone is the crown and stem. So that's the amount of detail we've gone into for our own crown and stem. And when you consider we just make 300 watches, that is a lot of engineering that goes into one watch at what we always want to be as an affordable price point. Spring drive better than anything. Spring drive is tremendous. And again, if you saw the technical documents for spring drive, they would blow your mind. It's such an imprecise business. But anyway, the drawings that we go into, the detail we go into, the movement holder, the hands on this new watch took me months to try and get right. And I'm hoping that we've got something that you will all love. Everyone who's seen the watch has really been impressed. Danielle, my wife, who designs the watch, really she's the lead designer here, has created some amazing dials which have blown me away. Sometimes when she shows me a concept, I go, I don't get it. And then when she shows me on the watch, I go, wow, you've really interpreted that right. So you're going to see some amazing dial work that I think really plays tribute to the story of this new watch. I think that's something that's really important. And when you know the story, hopefully, just like the Mustard chronograph, which was all inspired by the Mustard multi-use space transport and recovery device chronograph, which was the British space shuttle that was ever made, you will understand why we are so enthused by this British-inspired project and why we've done it. So in the next few weeks, I'll talk about the history of the project. Then I'll review some of the technical details, and then you'll see the design. We will be delivering this watch this year, so it's going to be a very short process because we've been working so long on this that essentially the tooling, the first cases came off production today. The blank cases, in other words, they are so rough. If I showed you a picture, it's like a block of stainless steel. But when you see the work that goes into it, and I'll take you on that journey in the next few weeks, hopefully your minds will be blown, because I think people don't realize, just like that crown illustration, how much design goes onto it. What I'm also going to be doing, or trying to be doing, is when the prototypes are here, and it won't be long, I will be having some sort of event, open evening, meeting together so our customers can come and see us and have a look and feel at the prototypes. It would be great to meet so many of you in person. The emails we're getting are overwhelmingly lovely. Just like the comment from Submariner 6789, who has been communicating with us all the time. That's what we thrive on. So as I said, when the chronographs are here, I will have some impromptu meetup, just like we did from Heroes and Seiko. Come and meet them, come and meet Danielle, come and meet Lisa, Caroline, who packs all the watches, and we will take you on a journey of this new watch. And I hope, because this is a really stressful time, when we release a new watch into the world, we hope you will love this watch as much as we do, because by the time we get there, this is a consensus. We have all approved it, but this is a huge step for us in technology, in design, in a direction. And I think once you know the story and the history, and it's not a Helicon, I think your minds will really be taken on an adventure with us. So I'll keep you updated to that. As I said, newsletter, stay in touch on social media, and I'll be bringing you more videos on YouTube as soon as I get to film them. I've been tidying up the workshop, getting everything right. I'm also going on some further training. I'm doing further training, which I'll take you inside during August. Great time for me to do training so we can bring more of this production and really technical achievement back into the UK. Can't bring everything, but I'm going to do the best I can. And this is the important thing. We can only do this with your support. Every single one of you that invests in the watch with us is giving us support and fuel for the future. And our ethos, and we were talking about this, Dan and I, about our watches and the ones coming, is if we make the watches affordable, if you are our brand ambassadors, in other words, if we don't spend our money on going, on sponsorships and advertising, if we put our money back into the products and you as our customer, then I think that's something that you really understand and will really benefit from. And certainly it benefits us. So we are humbled by all the fantastic support and emails we get. So I think that really going to wrap up this YouTube live. I just wanted to do this on a Friday evening to catch up with you all. Once again, thank you for the kind words of support. We do read each and every one. And you've got to remember that Helicon, we are small. You're looking at sales, customer service, marketing. I'm ably supported by Lisa, by Caroline, by Danielle. Got to say a big thank you to Chris and Gavin as well. Some really senior people in the watch industry who really helped me when I needed it. They really came in and put themselves, when you've got friends who say, oh, I'll help you out. They were here helping out, getting these watches assembled and tested. And they are hugely experienced. If you saw their brand legacy, their history in the watch industry, you're talking about years and years of detailed experience, and you'll be getting more from them soon as well. So this is a collaborative effect. So on this Friday evening, may I wish you all a great weekend, a happy and peaceful weekend. Don't get too hot wherever you are, and please do join our mailing list, stay in touch, subscribe and like and share this video, because it's going to be the place you're first going to see. Oh, I'm going to get I have a very good friend of mine, Robin Barrage, who's coming down to film video with me. Robin and I have worked together for years. He's a wonderful guy. I don't have to give him ideas. He knows what we're doing. He's just come back from filming the World Cup in America. He's a brilliant guy, and just when we talk, it's going to happen. So he'll be coming with me and filming next week, and really giving you an insight into this new project and what we're doing. So thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe, do all those things, and we can only do this with your support. So thank you very, very much.